6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's up, everybody? This is episode 10, and what a show to have today. We've actually made it to episode 10, so 10 weeks. I think it's been 10 weeks since I've been doing this. And so if you've been watching, thank you so much for watching. I'm humbled by you doing that. It's incredible. But on episode 10, here's what we're going to talk about. Everybody talks about one price versus, the one price versus haggling versus everything. And so I'm going to weigh in on my opinion on the no haggle price or the one price scenario and what you might be losing in on that, and then also with the haggling pricing. And so to start off with the one price. The one price scenario is something that we use and understand. The business has changed a whole lot, and so when we're looking at going towards, when you have a 2015 Toyota Camry on your lot, you're going up against a lot. And I understand that completely. And you also don't want to take something that's maybe a fresh trade and blow the doors out. And so that's another scenario that we run into as people that are trying to navigate into this whole different world where the price, we've got so many different people that we are actually going up against now. It's no longer your area of, for us it's Paris, Kentucky, which has 9,500 people in it. It's no longer that. It's no longer just your state. It's no longer just your surrounding states. You're competing against a whole different animal now due to the internet and what we have done in the auto industry as a whole to get a little bit better with our digital marketing. And so your competition's out there, and so you have to price very aggressive. When you price very aggressive, sometimes your margins are extremely low, and sometimes we're actually in the negative when it comes to pricing. And so that brings a whole different scenario when a customer is accustomed to, because we made them accustomed to haggling or trying to negotiate what they think is the best price for them. And so there's a lot of things going on, and so with that, I want to say this. As a one price store, you will lose everyone who wants to negotiate. Understand that yes, you'll have some that will go out into the wilderness, and they will look and they'll find out that you did have the absolute best price, and will still want to negotiate with you. And then you'll have some that will go to another dealership, spend more money because that dealership was willing to negotiate. It's about the negotiations with that customer, and so you will lose those people. And so my suggestion to us all, and Jarrett at at Driving Sales talked about this at the last Driving Sales a year ago, which is coming up here soon, the next one. But he talked about, why can't you just be both? And so that's what I want to throw out to you guys. Maybe you should be both. For the customer that you can say our best price is online, and they go, okay, it sounded great, just thought I'd ask. You'll win those customers. You'll win those that don't want to do the haggling back and forth, that don't want to do the negotiations, that they just find you online, your reputation's good. Make sure your reputation's good online. They find that you're in there, it's the right color, they find it's the right car, and it's a good enough price. And so you're going to get those guys who are going to just come to you. But on the flip side, if you can have a little bit of room, if you can price just a little bit better for yourself, don't blow the doors out every time, guys, and leave a little bit of room for negotiations for that customer who wants to negotiate, then you win both customers. You win the one who wanted to negotiate, you win the one who doesn't ever want to negotiate. And so it takes a long time to figure this out. It's not something you can just flip the switch. and all of a sudden you're selling cars to both scenarios. It takes a while for us to figure this out. We decided that we would try this at the dealership that I work at, and this scenario works. But all things aside, you have to make sure that your manager who's pricing your inventory, your appraisers who are appraising vehicles, put the right money and the right times for these vehicles, because if you don't, you will dive deep into a hole. And so you have to play it, and it's going to take a lot of work. And I understand sometimes work is the hardest part, but develop a plan, figure out how you can maybe navigate to try to get both scenarios with the one price guy and the haggle guy. But work that on both avenues to see if you can figure out what's the best way for the dealership to go. Because I think if you grab more people and you grab more attention for the haggle free and the guy who wants to negotiate, you can sell a lot more cars. You can end up making a lot more money because you can change the industry very quickly by doing so. So hopefully you enjoyed episode 10, haggle or no. But if you have any questions, we've tried this at the dealership and it's worked very successfully. But if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below, or you can give me a call at 859-421-9377, or you can email me at autodisruptor@gmail.com. Enjoy. Have a wonderful weekend.